You say that I'm the first, doesn't mean that I'll be the last. Just means I put in the work. The man them see me put in the graft. Now you do the maths, I had 30 way before music. Got a little 38, I've not used it. Trying to separate my soul from my body. And when I heard that, I was ready to lose it. But then I prayed to God because I swore down on my mum's life that I didn't want to do this. But she keeps ringing and asking. Still I'm thinking, where do we go from here? How did I go so clear? All of this in 1 year? I just want to kick back and spend this money. But I'm still wearing a tracksuit and I still roll with the shooters. This is no new shit. I was gonna clap back, I didn't want to go backwards. I don't want to be remembered as an MC. I'm trying to be a Bruce Lee, one of the masters. You can click HD and still not capture what I captured. It was all madness. I was ready to wet man up, I'm no Baptist. They must fear as practice. Now that I know the game, but nobody could predict the way the wind though just shot. Man, I'm looking to blast them. I've got shooters around me. It's like the Wild Wild West, and them man are like John Wayne, but they've never been actors. I'm hard like a bed with no mattress. So I had to think from a different perspective. So I tried to look through the eyes of the haters, and then I could understand. Now that I'm on demand and we're close to 100 grand, they won't live to regret these fucking domestics. Sat around talking about who the best is. I've got real life shooters around me. It's like the final scene in Scarface, it's that hectic. We was meant to be family, until the day you betrayed me. I was gonna let man run in through the front door, till I heard that he had 3 babies. And then I prayed to God because I see him in hell if he keeps testing my patience. I don't need that on my conscience. And it all started over nonsense. And for what? A lack of correspondence, that means communication. We could have had a conversation. I'm living like Bronson, incarcerated in my situation. See, I hear my name when I switch the station. It's not just Manchester, now I'm famous. I was gonna wild out barefaced, but I can't now, I got status. I was in the papers, I was in the MEN and it was blatant. Seems like the whole thing came back to bite me. There's no way of saying this bit politely. I feel like quitting the game and making man's body turn icy, but I don't wanna talk no more. No, I don't wanna talk no more. I don't wanna talk no more. I don't wanna talk no more. Talk no more. Bugs him along, you know? Mr. Snowman on production. Watch this, I got a brand new 3-bed. Bugs him along, you know? Mr. Snowman on production. Watch this, I got a brand new 3-bedroom crib with spotlights in the ceiling, it's sick. Got a beanbag in the computer room, all I need now is Grand Theft Auto 6. Got an office and everything cocaine white. In the morning it can get too bright, but it doesn't affect me these days, cause I've been staying up way too deep in the night, thinking about before it all went bad. Before the day I met my real dad, before I knew about money and bills and how they both made my mum get sad. I sat counting about 25 bags, I'm running out of elastic bands. And it turns out, when you make money on the road, there's nothing you can do with the cash. So I jump in the S-line driving fast, hoping I'll bump into my stepdad. Cause he say mental abuse is worse than physical abuse, and I wanna get him back, but I don't wanna do another custodial sentence in a 4x4 pad. And I gotta take this time to apologize to my best friend, cause we almost crashed. Let me try and explain, it's intricate because I never been playing. It's intimate because I never contacted a counselor to get rid of this pain. I work with it and I'm going insane, losing control of my own brain, watching documentaries on serial killers and feeling that I can relate. Do you find that strange? Yeah? Okay, well let me get this straight. If I do a life sentence or I don't make it, it's cause I could not handle the pain. I don't wanna hear nobody complain about that good talent gone to waste. Cause if I didn't go through what I went through, then you would've never downloaded my mixtape. So let me confide in you. Let me get it off my chest. Turns out no matter how many tracks I make, I still can't handle the stress. But I don't watch all the indirects. True say man might see me as a threat, I don't mind going out as a legend as long as I'm known as Manchester's best. So picture the scene, I'm sitting on my corner sofa in peace until I got a call. Have you seen yourself in the papers? You wanted by the police. And I was like, what? And it was hot. But do you want to know what was a lot? The night before was the night that I went on Twitter. I had a direct message from Sloth, just my look. Let me do a Vincent van Gogh, cause you know I paint pictures with words, and I still not published one book. I was in Panacea trying to get to the bar, and my man didn't want to let me pass. Pushed me into a family of brothers. Before you knew it, I'd already been cracked. But let me remind these fools, into the devil I turn. They step back, I step forward. Play with fire and you're gonna get burned. But I must apologize in advance, cause I didn't want it to end so bad. See what happened from there was loose. I was in the Manchester Evening News. It said he got violently attacked outside in a taxi. He was whacked and could have died. But that's how you know what the papers tried. It was self-defense, that's a blatant lie. I'm stereotyped. And do you wanna know why? I'm a different guy. When I was about 8, my mum moved to an area that was heavily white. I was in school looking like Wesley Snipes, Ben Sherman's in a second-hand bike, feeling like a donut cause I'd already been stabbed by the time I was year 9. Mum didn't want me to see my side, told me that too many people died. Between like 91 and 99 there was a gang war and violent crime. My uncle's face got tore out by the pellets of a shotgun like Frankenstein. I was sat with him in an M3 that could do 0 to 60 in 4.5. One hand holding the steering wheel, moving quicker than a Batmobile. Driving around Sheeton Mill when I was about 9, back when the hood was real. A villain taking securical boxes, and I don't care if it's hot. They don't mean Russell Crowe when they mention the gladiator in the gang war book. The first guy that I ever looked up to, he was like Batman without the suit. Now it's my turn to try and put money on the map. I just hope I can do it like you. Hope I can get 1 million views. Hope that I never get caught with food. Hope that Charlie can breathe alright in the smoke, cause I set fire to the booth. And when I realized that grime was English hip-hop, forget about all the tunes, forget the playlist. I wanna go down in history like Tutankhamun. Books Malone, leave that playing. I dedicate this one to Dane, my little cousin. You didn't make it. Rest in peace, man. I'll see you soon, my brother.
A big round of applause.
There comes a point in life where you gotta learn to keep it moving. And what I mean by that is, you can't look at a problem, you gotta look through a problem. You see, the minute you stop, you're dying. The minute you understand that, whether you can start to live. Books him along. You know? Watch this. Nobody's doing this for me, not even behind closed doors. Nobody's stopping this army, cause that's gonna start wars. I hear they wanna know my story, but they don't wanna know yours. That's cause I made music to make me feel good, not to go on tours. But I hear that my tour's just been booked, and I'm gonna make dough. I've never had money in the bank, now I'm looking at the screen just watching it grow. Along with my confidence, cause these days I walk with a toxic glow. I remember the days when I couldn't come out my house cause I felt so low. But wait, I was sitting on the 142, or was it the 143? Looking at my Sony Ericsson Walkman phone, nobody rang me. Then I look at my Nokia. Cause you know, say that I made money on the streets. When you're in a bad place, you don't wanna show face. You don't wanna make P, so I just made music. Ask Ali Kareem, I was a studio freak. I fell asleep on the sofa, and I drifted into the deepest sleep. I dreamt that I was in solitary confinement, and I was back in Stoke Heath. That's where I met failure, and it's also what clearly left my dreams. But I kept it moving. I kept on trying, but I just kept losing. More time, I'll be my cruising. Sometimes I drop the top, just to remind myself that I'm on top. Just to remind myself that I gotta keep it moving. Swear down, swear down. I kept on trying, but I just kept losing. Swear down, swear down. More time, I'll be my cruising. Swear down, swear down. Sometimes I drop the top, just to remind myself that I'm on top. Just to remind myself that I gotta keep it moving. Swear down. It's like man wanna see me slow down. It's like they wanna see me break down like an old Vauxhall with a rattling sound. But there's no way that I'm gonna turn round. More to the point, did they think I'm a clown? Did they think that I made all this money on the road to keep walking around my hometown? As if I don't wanna see the rest of the world. As if I wanna see my brother get killed. As if I didn't keep a couple toasters around me just in case someone has to get grilled. I think they forget that I come from a place so bad that people rarely escape. And the way that I broke the mold, I swear I'm like Superman with no cape. You're looking at a walking legend. And that's mad cause they just don't know it yet. I see my mum break down through owing debt, to the point that my head was going west. But when I see my uncle drop the top on that Beamer, I was so impressed that I hit the roads with no regrets. And I had to do loads of CS cause I was a persistent young offender. I hit the road on my own agenda. Nobody could tell me what to do. If I got grounded, I jumped out the window. Heard that my dad could ride a ninja, so I started riding. I was brought up on loads of lies. I thought my little sister's dad was mine, but I kept it moving. I kept on trying, but I just kept losing. More time, I'll be my cruising. Sometimes I drop the top, just to remind myself that I'm on top. Just to remind myself that I gotta keep it moving. Swear down, swear down. I kept on trying, but I just kept losing. Swear down, swear down. More time, I'll be my cruising. Swear down, swear down. Sometimes I drop the top, just to remind myself that I'm on top. Just to remind myself that I gotta keep it moving.
When it comes to keeping it 100, fam, I do that. And you're a different breed, Boxing Malone. A different breed. I say that from the bottom of my heart, fam. Genuinely, you are a different breed. A monster.
Them man know I'm not here to play the game. I'm here to change it. And with change comes questions. Watch this. I hear man have been asking man about me, questioning my whole team. Asking man if the things got bodies, don't question what you can't see. Please don't try and touch what you can't reach. I miss me with a bad boy speech. Man came from selling OZs to running a business. Now I keep the receipts. I was a bad boy back in 03. Locked up back in 06. I robbed man but I never lost sleep. Now I got more legal money than bricks, and I've had more vehicles than you've had chicks. They said I made my money on YouTube, but I've done more robberies than vids. And I've took more drug money than pics, but I think they forgot that when I went clear. When I went clear, when I went clear. They must have forgot that when I went clear. When I went clear, when I went clear. I kinda forgot that when I went clear. When I went clear, when I went clear. But then I just stopped and I looked back, and still nobody got near. I come from the bottom, but it's not about mud. Turned those easy into boxes of wood. Turns out water's thicker than blood, so I'm talking to B-Lock about the hood. Told him I laid man down if I could, but he told me I made way too much money this year to be chatting like a reckless thug. I'm chatting like I don't live good, like I have to address these scrubs. I don't care if there's been a drought in the bits. Round here there's been a flood. I told Darky to go get a crib. Forget the roads for a minute, let's live. Then I thought, wait, what about when my man gets out? Fuck it, it is what it is. I'll make it bang until it goes click, click, click. I'll make it bang until it goes click, click, click. Nobody's banging on my click, click, click. But then I went clear, never looked back. Best thing that I ever did, nigga, respect a snitch. No, can a fake nigga try it with a kid? No. Can you have family in the police force and still represent the biz? No. Then when I washed up, now it's a minor. There when I segue, I'm on a night rider. They can keep coming and coming and coming, but how can a meerkat fight with a tiger? They need me cause they know I'm in a different league. Last year man made about 100 G's, so let them make music based on me. I'm like a sawn off shotgun, letting off ball bearings. Then man, I'm letting off a BB. I'm on your radio and your explore page. I'm on your mind and more time on your team. They don't like that, brother. went clear, brother went clear, brother went clear. No, they don't like that, brother went clear, brother went clear, brother went clear. No, no, they don't like that, brother went clear, brother went clear, brother went clear. Then I just stopped and I looked back, and still nobody got near, nobody got near. I rolled up and told her she's better without me. Took off my trainers, took off my tracksuit. I left the house and jumped to my Audi. Next time I seen her, it was on Facebook holding her boyfriend's hand so proudly. But she's constantly turning the volume down when the radio's talking about me. Love is a funny thing, when they love you but you don't love them. I don't need that, I don't problems. I tell a lie, I got one, I love the rest, I don't want shit. The funny thing, I just like knowing I could have got them. I told her that I'll settle down, but not right now, cause I'm not here too often. But I think she forgets that when I'm not here, when I'm not here, when I'm not here. I think she forgets that when I'm not here, when I'm not here, when I'm not here. I think she forgets that when I went clear, when I went clear, when I went clear. That was the plan, and I won't stop until I'm a legend. Talk to him alone. You know? Mr. Snowman on production. Watch this, I got a brand new 3-bedroom crib with spotlights in the ceiling, it's sick. Got a beanbag in the computer room, all I need now is Grand Theft Auto 6. Got an office and everything cocaine white. In the morning it can get too bright, but it doesn't affect me these days, cause I've been staying up way too deep in the night, thinking about before it all went bad. Before the day I met my real dad, before I knew about money and bills, and how they both made my mum get sad. Sat counting about 25 bags, I'm running out of elastic bands. It turns out, when you make money on the road, there's nothing you can do with the cash, so I jump in the S-line driving fast, hoping I don't bump into my stepdad. Cause he say mental abuse is worse than physical abuse, and I wanna get him back, but I don't wanna do another custodial sentence in a 4x4 pad. And I gotta take this time to apologize to my best friend, cause we almost crashed. Let me try and explain, it's intricate because I never control my own brain. Watching documentaries on serial killers and feeling that I can relate. Do you find that strange? Yeah? Okay. Well, let me get this straight. If I do a life sentence or I don't make it, it's cause I could not handle the pain. I don't wanna hear nobody complain about that's good talent gone to waste. If I didn't go through what I went through, then you would've never downloaded my mixtape, so let me confide in you. Let me get it off my chest. Turns out no matter how many tracks I make, I still can't handle the stress. But I don't watch all the indirects. True say man might see me as a threat, I don't mind going out as a legend, as long as I'm known as Manchester's best. So picture the scene, I'm sitting on my corner sofa in peace until I got a call. Have you seen yourself in the papers, you wanted by the police? And I was like, what? And it was hot. What do you want to know? What was a lot? The night before was the night that I went on Twitter, I had a direct message from Sloth, just my look. Let me do a Vincent Van Gogh, cause you know I paint pictures with words, and I still not published one book. I was in Panacea trying to get to the bar, and my man didn't want to let me pass. Pushed me into a family of brothers, before you knew it I'd already been cracked. But let me remind these fools, into the devil I turn. They step back, I step forward, play with fire and you're gonna get burned. But I must apologize in advance, cause I didn't want it to end so bad. See what happened from there was loose. I was in the Manchester Evening News, it said he got violently attacked outside in a taxi, he was waxing, could have died. But that's how you know what the papers tried, it was self-defense, that's a blatant lie, I'm stereotyped. And do you wanna know why? I'm a different guy. When I was about 8, my mom moved to an area that was heavily white. I was in school looking like Wesley Snipes, Ben Sherman's in a second-hand bike, feeling like a donut cause I'd already been stabbed by the time I was year 9. Mom didn't want me to see my side, told me that too many people died. Between like 91 and 99 there was a gang war and violent crime. My uncle's face got tore out by the pellets of a shotgun like Frankenstein. I was sat with him in an M3 that could do 0 to 60 in 4.5, one hand holding the steering steering wheel, moving quicker than a Batmobile, driving around cheating real when I was about 9, back when the hood was real. Villain, taking securical boxes and I don't care if it's hot. You don't mean Russell Crowe when they mention the gladiator in the gang war book. The first guy that I ever looked up to, he was like Batman without the suit. And now it's my turn to try and put money on the map. I just hope I can do it like you. Hope I can get 1 million views. Hope that I never get caught with food. Hope that Charlie can breathe alright in the smoke, cause I set fire to the booth. And when I realized that grime was English hip-hop, forget about all the tunes, forget the playlist. I wanna go down in history like Tutankhamun. Walking along, leave that playing. I dedicate this one to Dane, my little cousin. You didn't make it. Rest in peace, son. See you soon, my brother. Yo, spoke to him along. Forget the mixtape for 5 minutes. We need to delay that because there's something way bigger and way better coming. 0161, money on the fucking map, rude boy. Watch this. The game went black, I saw and peppered it. Climbed up a mountain like Everest. Licked down so many shows last year that you would have thought that I was a lyrical terrorist. I was grinding so hard I put the weed in one piece, and I swear down it came out the total opposite. They like my flows, I vocal properly. It's like a game of Monopoly. The only way that I can explain this is I went past goal, landed on them man's property. Now I've got all them man pissed off at me. They must want me to pay or turn back. Tell them man that I've never been a wallaby. I run up in your little red house, I make the foundation to your building wobbly. It's like a daylight robbery when I start spitting. I make everybody look at me. Them man, I've been in the game so long that my whole movement's like a total mockery. Last year I was avoiding poverty until I rose up like there was no gravity. That's why I look up this track can't bother me. They say my name, that's free publicity, free publicity. Right now I wanna see cold fingers in the air. I wanna see right now. Why should they know that we're bad boys and we don't care? Why should they know that we're bad boys and we don't care? Why should they know that we're bad boys and we don't care? The bullshit is irrelevant, cause I keep giving them the crap like heroin. I climbed onto the top ropes and held up the belt like WWE wrestling. If anything, them man are just pissed off. I'm on a level they've never been. They've been about so long that they keep going back to the meter to put another tenner in. I've been about 5 minutes and American people don't start whispering. But when I make a mistake, the haters start bad mouthing so much that I have to clean their mouth out with this story. But them man have been yap as if I was a lawyer divorcing a marriage. Just like when I'm moving stiff like the old Terminator, I'm like the liquid cop. I don't believe the persona in pictures, cause all the pictures are photoshopped. Right now I wanna see cold fingers in the air. I wanna see right now. Why should they know that we're bad boys and we don't care? They know that we're not cold. Just cause I'm wagging, see when I fake is like shot for a bottle of coke, you're not cold. Just cause they put an EP out, you still got lyrics that nobody knows, you're not grinding. Don't jump on the bandwagon like man can't see when a fake is lying. It's time, it's a book to belong to. I wanna see right now. Why should they know that we're bad boys and we don't care? Why should they know that we're bad boys and we don't care? Why should they know that we're bad boys and we don't care? Right now I wanna see cold fingers in the air. I wanna see. Why should they know that we're bad boys and we don't care? Why should they know that we're bad boys and we don't care?
know you gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Time is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yo.
Turn up!
Look. Drove past my mum's old house on Berry New Road, the one she got evicted from. Went to McDonald's, ordered a cheeseburger and chips on an addicted one. Then I heard, can I get a picture? Stood there and I took 15 pictures done with 15 different kids. I was there on the phone, but I left tongue twisted done. I know I paint pictures with words, but I didn't know I was the gifted one. And now they say I put money on the map, so I hashtag 0161. Drove back past my mum's house, looked through the window on a reministic one. Shouldn't have done that, cause now I'm having flashbacks to the day.
I know you gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Time is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yo.
Turn up!
Look. Drove past my mum's old house on Berry New Road, the one she got evicted from. Went to McDonald's, ordered a cheeseburger and chips on an addicted one. Then I heard, can I get a picture? Stood there and I took 15 pictures done with 15 different kids. I was there on the phone, but I left tongue twisted done. I know I paint pictures with words, but I didn't know I was the gifted one. And now they say I put money on the map, so I hashtag 0161. Drove back past my mum's house, looked through the window on a reministic one. Shouldn't have done that, cause now I'm having flashbacks to the days when I had hectic fun on Super Mario, Donkey Kong, and I was on my Nintendo all day long. I could hear loud shouting downstairs, back and forth like ping pong. The gift came with a curse. Ever since 10 years old, my head's been gone, and now I wanna climb to the top of the Empire State Building just like King Kong. Had problems with the DVLA, so I was on the bus arriving late, but now the S-line floats like a butterfly. I'm feeling like Cassius Clay, but I'm not a heavyweight. The only thing heavy is the weight of the world on my shoulder. I used to be afraid of an older until I put in a revolver. I was cold then, now I'm colder. I voice note lyrics, you write in a folder. I build your lyrics up into a Whistler and blaze them all like I was a stoner. If you see me and I'm sober thinking, know that I'm an imploder. That means I hold it in, but if I explode, I'll be like vinegar and baking soda. Jesus, I got them thinking, is this guy from Manchester? The wordplay's heavy just like Sylvester, and I'm taking over like I'm on a Vespa. And when I say I got boxes of cheese, I'm not talking about Red Leicester. And why do I laugh at MCs? A king will always laugh at a jester. A Porsche will always pass a Fiesta. You're looking at Manchester's best. I'm from a place where nobody's impressed and don't want to see nobody progress. So they take shots in my ego, but I got a built-in stab-proof vest. I've been stabbed in the back so much I'm like Jesus in the Passion of Christ. I was sat counting about 25 grand. I got delusional. The Queen started talking. I was like, Queen, why is everyone warring? She said politics are boring because he saw propaganda and comes down to the fact that money's more important than poverty and feeding the poor. The rich get rich, we get ignored. Middle-class people that have done everything what the government told them struggle to pay bills, because when they go to the bank it says their account's been frozen. So damn right I'm taking doors off hinges. I'm running in through the hallway, holding a big boy sword like a Viking, but I never been from Norway. Anybody comes at me, I stick it right in because I don't do foreplay. I make a man bleed sick, so it looks like tomato puree. You're looking at Bugsy Malone, every video's a new part of my story. And I was born back in 1990, so now we're on about episode 40. I say look when I'm spitting, because I spit bars in high definition. It's like watching a widescreen television, and this one here's like 007. Why? Because I'm on a one-man mission to put my town on the map. I'm repping, but I'm worse than a nuclear weapon, because I make your whole town go missing. I don't know when I've said something sick, when I see a man's head start tilting, I'm like Wolverine from the X-Men, because the metal is built in. I've not set fire to the roof, I've set fire to the whole building. Charlie was gonna jump out the window, cause the smoke in the room could've killed him. Drove past my mum's old house on Berry New Road, the one I got evicted from. Drove straight past, onto the motorway and straight into the distance done. Looked in my rearview mirror, thinking about the past on a majestic one, cause if I didn't go through what I went through, then I probably would've never wrote this song. Bugsy Malone, 0161, money on the map.
Hey, you're an animal, fuck! You're a straight animal, man! I'm Bugsy Malone! Jeez!
0161.
And that was just a warm-up, fam! Bugsy Malone, Manny in the hazy!
Yeah.
Kid is an animal! He's gone past the problem, fam!
Okay.
Jeez.
Listen. Bugsy Malone.
Let's get him, fam. Let's get him.
Go on, turn this one up in earphones. It's about to get crazy. 0161. BBC One Extra. Fire in the booth.
Yeah.
Anti-Charlie Slough.
Sonic boom.
Don't know.
Get me?
Let's get him,
Listen.
Bugsy. Let's turn up, fam.
Yo.
Turn up.
Listen, there's a lot to be said, a lot to be told, a lot to be confessed. I'm holding dose, I'm overly stressed. I wear my hat low, cause I'm known to the feds. Trying to be cool, but I'm losing my head. Plus I heard a couple man wanting me dead. Tell them man that we got the machine, and I see them when they get out of pen music. I see them when they hit road. I be on your TV and your stereo, I be on your Blackberry and your iPhone. Everybody knows about Bugsy Malone, but I gotta confess, in 010 I fell off. Made 10 quid, made bear man jealous. Spent every penny in about 6 weeks, but I don't care now that I'm back well off. Fuck bitches, I just do big bits. I'm just trying to get rid of boxes like Kellogg's so I can get the Kawasaki Ninja. Matte Black, I'm a rider, and they forgot me, a machine, ninja, red up.
I know you gonna dig this.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
More time is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble. Let's go. Are you ready?
Yo. Hey. Bugsy Malone. I just got one question, who's doing it better? I had to write to the judge for a letter cause the victim's holding a sick vendetta cause his lip needed stitches. A pre-sentencing report. And I'm famous now, there's no bend in the law, so I could get community service. In worst case, I could be going back behind the door, back to jail. And it's mad cause I can still remember the smell, the atmosphere and the light, and the way that your mind will get carried away in the cell. The silence speaks louder than the bell that's been ringing for the past 15 minutes, and we don't know if the kid's hurting himself cause the officers don't care. They never ask how did he get here, he never had a dad, mum tried her best, but that didn't matter cause the rent was so dear. That she couldn't cope sober, so she drank spirits and not beer. Talking about legless drunk, then his stepdad hit him with a reckless punch and his mum turned her back. And that's when the care inside of the kid was done. I'm talking about me, get it? Being a role model, taking his toll, but I got this. I was only 12 years old when I got hit. Really, I hope my stepdad watched this, cause I was only a kid and I loved him more than anybody else, but he fucked it. How can you beat up somebody's mum? I just want him, I don't even want justice. My little sister, yeah, that's his daughter. Between me and her, it's a little bit awkward, cause I remember when she said she hit my mum that night just to cover her father. I can forgive, but I cannot forget. No hard feelings have been harbored as long as we do well, nothing else matters. Considering where we started, considering this time last year, I was stood here talking about Berry New Road. I was starving, I had drug money, but I didn't know about getting money from touring. And that's why I gotta thank Charlie, cause he showed me the ropes and then left me to stand on my own 2 feet like Christopher Reeves before his spinal stopped working. And now focused on evolution like Darwin. The minute 2016 kicked in, I stopped drinking, I don't wanna do parties. I hear my man saying it's curtains, so when I see him I'll hurt